Hello everyone. I'm going to oil my machine today, and my machine is a Kenmore 1431 zigzag sewing machine. It was given to me by a dear friend, and I have used it and used it and used it making masks. This is my sewing room. Yes, I sew, and I'm a guy. Yes. Funny, huh? Here's another little sewing machine that she gave me. I oiled it, and it works fabulous. Thinking it's a 70s model, I don't know. This is my sewing room. I've probably made well over about 200 masks in this room. So, well, let's get with it. Here's my oiling stuff right here. See, this is my handbook right here that I got with it. And in the back of the book shows all the points to oil. I've oiled it so many times that I pretty near know what to oil. Nope, went too far. This is the bottom of it. This is the very side, which is that part right there. I'm trying to do this one-handed. And as I was showing you before, there's that one, in case you don't have a booklet for it. Okay, let's pause it. I went ahead and pre-set up everything here. I've got oil in my little cup here, and I set my brushes out. There's my little oil thing. It is very, oh yeah, and my light. Need that. It is very, very important to keep your machine oiled, because these are metal parts in this machine, and it's not that plastic, rubbish they sell today. This is a real deal here. It's not no joke. One time I was sewing with it and it locked up on me, scared the booger out of me. And that was before I knew how important it was to oil these particular type machines. So here we go. We're going to do the top part first, which there's that part there. We'll just remove our spring. Remove that. So it'll get a little bumpy here, but yeah, we can deal with it. Pop this top off right here. And just lay it to the side. That's what I normally do. Well, I'll lay it over here on my cutting table. And here's the inside part of it. I'll get some light here. This is the inside section of it. I keep my baby clean. She's one I need to work with. As I said, I have the one behind me, but it does not do half as good as this machine does. I mean, it may, but I went from sewing with a piece of plastic to sewing with this, and it's like day and night. Let's get started here. I'm going to begin oiling this section right in here. See? Now, it's going to be kind of weird. But what I normally do is, let me adjust the light so I can make it a little more thing here. Let's move this over here. Get a little more light. How's that? Okay, here we go. What I want to do is See a foot pedal down here. I have a foot pedal. This came with a bump, a knee bump, but I put a foot pedal on it. See how all that spins in there? Nice, huh? What I want to do is when I'm doing this, I want to basically essentially keep everything moving. Okay. Right down in here, right in that section there, I want to put some oil. There's that one. And I'll put some oil right in here. And then right here in this section, I'll put some oil. I'll put about 2 drops in there. Probably not too much. And right in here in this section. Here's the difference. I put 2 in there. And let me get a pointer here. Here's my little guide. Right down in this section in here, it needs some oil. Look at that baby run. Oh, she's so sweet. I love my sewing machine. Now I'm going to put some right here in this section, right here. Right in there. Two drops. It don't say it on there, but now we're going to work on this section right in here. All that as well. See how it comes up and down? Anything that's got, see, it's got a little oil hole right there. That means it needs to be oiled. Doesn't show that on the card. I'm going to oil this thing because I've only went through about 50 masks on it, which I was pushing it on that. I should have done it. On these things right here, you have to oil them predominantly how you use them. And like if you don't use it but once a month or 2 times a month, probably just oil it, you know, every 2 or 3 months. But if you're using it daily like I do, you have to oil it every week. Every week. So don't be shy about oiling. I'm going to open up the front of it now. Give you an idea of what it looks like kicking in like that. We got to oil this thing right here, which basically comes down about right here. You'll see why. See how that goes up and down like that? It needs to be oiled. Has to be oiled. What I generally do is come across the top up here, put 1 drop on it, and let it just seep down. Okay, now we're going to do the bottom. Move this over here. And just flip it forward. This is a table model, so you can just flip it forward. Now, that's where it gets tricky with me trying to hold this and try to do the other stuff too. See right up underneath here. See a little oil plug thing there? Got to get it done. Oil it. Oil on that one. And that one there. And all this stuff that looks like arms and stuff like that is going to get oiled. Especially right down in there with that one. See some of the oil dripping? I should lay down a carpet up underneath here. Alright. And I'm going to have to oil that with a brush because I can't get to it any other way. So here we go. I'll just take a normal brush like this, the painter's brush. Dip it into my oil. And I go to this one right here. Dip it in. I don't particularly know how many dips it gets, but I try to do all these right here. See that one right there, if you can see it real good, it's got that oil plug to it. I try to push the brush down hard against that so I can oil down in that part. See? We'll do that one again. Get over to the other side of it, do it. Now I'm going to do this one right here. I want to keep this stuff oiled. Keep baby girl oiled. That's what I call her. Baby girl. Tell my friends that I say, bad idea. They want to freaking say, oh, that's a girl's job. No, it's not. Ask yourself. Ask any girl. Most girls today, they don't know how to sew. Because their mother's never been able to teach them. Which is okay. Gives me plenty of time to damn sew. And it helps with my nervous condition that I have. See that little oil spot right up in there? That's what we gotta get. Fill it up with oil. Now let's make it run a little bit. See, it's like a little rocker arm. These puppies right here, these right in here. And that's where you've got your work coming in right there. Now it doesn't say it, but I want to oil right in here in this section. Hang 10. Try not to get it on the belt. I've never gotten it on the belt. In my years of working on cars, grease and belts do not mix. See that bad boy? Look at it rocking and rolling. Now we gotta get this one right up in here now. Do the best I can to hold it for you. See that oil right there? Boom. I gotta get it really oiled up. May have to come up underneath too. But you can see where I'm at. I'm right on those. Right there. I want to get it really oiled up. Because I failed to oil these one time. Couldn't find out why the damn machine locked up on me. It was right there. In that one little section. It ain't good for these things to lock up. See that little oil plug there? Let's fill it up. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do this shuttle section. This is the shuttle area. We're going to take it down to do that. Yeah, we'll just leave it like it is. It's a bit bouncy camera, but you can get this light in here. You do need plenty of light when you're trying to do this. Okay, see that part of it? You unhook these, just push them to the side. That's all you got to do. See? Cheesy easy. Now, lift it out of there. Easily do it by hand. Okay, let's just take this piece out right here. It'll come out, trust me. Done it 100 times. Oh, dun, dun, dun. There it is. This piece always goes toward the top. The top part there. See it? Now I'm going to take my bobbin out. You just lift that little bit of cap right there. You just pull it out. Lay it to the side. That's the bobbin. And this piece came out with it. Now, okay. Take this off. I'm doing everything by one hand. Just be patient with me. Alright. These edges along in here, right in here, they have to be oiled just a little bit, and that's where I brush them. Now down in here, this section right here, I usually put 1 or 2 drops in there. And I put some around this part in here. Okay, now. Alright, there's that. As I say, I'm just put just a little bit on the bottom here. That's all I'm going right there, got a little bit. Now, we'll put it back together, one-handed. This piece here always goes toward the bottom. So you can see it on the diagram here, how it all takes place. See, this piece right here, we're putting it in now. Oh, wait, I forgot to do one thing. A drop of oil right there. That's all that needs. Go ahead and check that out. Now, we'll put this back in. Sorry for the bouncing, but hey, I'm having to hold it one-handed. Just move it until it pops in. See how it sits there like that? Alright, let me redo this. Always pay attention. Make sure this here little moon looking thing is onto the left hand side of the machine. You can turn it by using the wheel. See how it turns? Alright, let's put her in there now. And this sharp looking piece goes toward the bottom. I may have to turn it a little bit here and there, get it to pop in. That's in place. This is what that looks like now in place. I had to take some finagling to get her back in there because I wasn't paying attention how I took it out. At the very bottom here, this piece of the moon has to be just above that piece there. Right there. And you slip and make sure that it is in place along here, sitting down in that groove. So that's what it looks like in place. I'll move the light so you can see a little bit better too. See how it looks? That's supposed to be in place. Now the next thing we're going to do is put the let's see, what do they call it? Shuttle race cover on top of it. This is the shuttle race cover right here. And I try to put it on the way I took it off. See? Popped right in place. Man, it was a hell of a lot easier than that other piece was. Now we put our little holder pieces back on. See? Now, all we got to do is flip those. If that thing's in place the way it's supposed to be, those will pop right into place. Boop. Here we go. And this also has a little guide piece too. The shutter race cover. This piece slips down in that slot. So when you drop it down there, it plops right down in there. And everything's in line. See, this piece is in line with this piece. So now that's back installed. Hope you enjoyed that. And this is how you oil your machine. It took 23 minutes to do it. But as you do it, it'll get better. Trust me. So, bye y'all.